Okay, and I'm going to record the sound. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put the two consents in front of the camera. So, as Andrew described, I have several questions, and we'll just go through these. If you don't understand, tell me, and I will repeat the question in a different way. So the first question I have for you, actually, can you each state your name and then also the age of your daughter?
Okay, my name is Annie Chugund.
Okay.
I'm 39 years old.
Okay. And your daughter's name and age?
Nanyanthi Sheila, 12 years old.
Thank you. So can you tell me how far did you travel to come to the UCI today?
Repeat again?
Sure. I'm wondering if you came to the Uganda Cancer Institute this morning, how many kilometers you traveled or how many hours you traveled to get here?
To get here? Okay, up to my home.
Yes.
Okay, it's about 4 miles.
4 miles from here?
From here.
So fairly close.
Shortcut, if you take shortcut to Ndinda, 4 miles.
And how long does that take to get here?
How long? About that time. 1 hour.
Okay.
Can be enough.
And how often have you come here? How many times?
For me, I came once and I've never gone back home. I came in June, and I've never been discharged.
Okay. So your daughter has been coming here every day since June?
I came with her since June.
And then you go 4 miles at home in the evening. No, you stay here every night?
Every night.
Since June?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you stay when you sleep here?
On the floor.
On the floor. Okay. And your daughter is in a bed.
The daughter on the bed.
Okay. So every night since June you've been staying here at the hospital.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me a little about the services that you have received here?
Okay, we've received the services from the doctors and nurses, but the only problem is drugs. We buy it by ourselves and we don't have money. And it is too expensive. Moreover, we are poor.
So you buy some drugs, but you can't afford all the drugs?
Okay, we buy some, but that one which is given us, that is the one which is very cheap, which we can afford. Okay. And the one which is expensive, they tell us to buy it.
Okay. And what about your other hospital bills? What about other expenses from staying here?
Eating is too expensive. Too expensive. Food is very expensive. To buy food, we buy drugs. We cater for everything, which is a burden.
So how do you get food right now? How are you feeding yourself and your daughter?
We buy it from the market. And it's too expensive. Sometimes if you have money, you eat. If you don't have, you can stay without it.
Where do you prepare your food? How do you prepare your food?
We buy it from the market, already cooked food. We buy already cooked food.
Can you tell me a little bit about your doctors? How do you feel about the doctors that you've seen, your daughters?
The doctors, they are good to us. Though we buy medicine, but they have mercy to us.
So how many different doctors has your daughter seen?
Since we came.
Do you know how many?
In fact, the doctors are little. They are not many. Because You can have one a day. Eh? And during the night, you can't meet any doctor here. Eh. We just have him during the daytime. Even the nurses, during the night. In fact, you might be there without any. They are little.
So you're saying that in the evenings, if you have a problem, there are few people to help.
In the evenings, the so little sisters, no doctors at all.
Do you feel that, can you talk about how you feel about the quality of the care that you're receiving, whether you're getting good care?
Okay, the care is nice. The care is nice. The only problem is drugs. But if we have enough drugs, maybe the care will be also good. Maybe we'll be satisfied also if we have drugs. Because we cannot stay on the bed without drugs.
The last question that I have is kind of a hard question, and it's sort of open-ended. I don't know if that makes sense, but the question is sort of, can you talk about how it feels to you to have the hospital here? How you feel about having a place that you can come to for care?
How I do what?
How you feel about the fact that there's a place to go to get care for your daughter.
In fact, if I get that offer, I'll be very satisfied and be grateful.
So
because what I need is life. I need life. I need her to be good and comfortable in her life.
do you have, is there anything else that you would like to add or like to say beyond the questions that I've asked you?
Okay, the only what I have is just to ask you in a good manner to look for sponsors who can help the Cancer Institute, because there is no drugs, no injections, everything, no normal salaries, everything is not seen. If you can afford to help us, we will be very grateful.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Except
Sheila? You want to say anything?
she needs help. She needs help if you can afford to help us, because her drug is too expensive. She has leukemia, which is very expensive to be treated. Acute leukemia, it is too expensive.
You know, one question I forgot to ask. You said you've been coming since June. When was a diagnosis made? When did they tell you it was leukemia?
Okay, this one was at school. She was in a boarding school. She told me that she's sick. I went there to the school. I found her with only fever. But what I observed was I observed that she was anemic. That's why I came to Mulago. Then at first, they admitted us. After 3 days, they discharged us. Then after 1 day, after being discharged, she was then unconscious and we came back. It was June. Then they took the bone marrow from her, and there they confirmed that it was acute leukemia.
And, you know, another question I forgot to ask was whether your daughter Sheila has siblings, brothers and sisters?
Okay, she has. She has brothers and sisters.
Older and younger?
They are younger. This one is my second born.
Okay. Okay. So who cares for your children while you're here with Sheila?
When I'm here, nobody. I just left them alone.
Well, I don't
just
have...
neighborhoods. They assist.
Well, I don't have any more questions. Thank you very much. I'm now going to turn off both the camera and the microphone, okay?
Mm.